Prevent cooking fires. Watch what you heat. The Ramapo College Fire Marshal offers this tip for safer cooking. Keep it clean. Keep anything flammable, pot holders, oven mitts, wooden utensils, paper or plastic bags, food packaging, towels or curtains, away from your stovetop. Clean up food and grease from burners, stovetops, and microwave ovens. In case of any emergency, dial campus security at 6666 or 9-911. For more information, please go to www.nfpa.org.
McGruff.
Am I on the air?
Yeah, you're on the air now.
Hey, caller.
Okay, I like the advertisement.
Hey, caller, guess what? I know you're going to give us a hockey report in a minute, but we've had a record number of calls today. This is amazing. I don't know how, but people have been calling us like all day. This is just the most amazing show we've ever had. So.
Yeah, I've heard from another colleague already. He said to call in. I forgot about it, actually.
We have had like at least 30 calls today. This is just ridiculous.
Wow, that's great.
All right, you can go on with your hockey, though. What do you want to talk about?
I was actually going to talk about football
I
last
could do that,
night.
too.
Okay. I was very impressed with the Eagles' performance last night.
Yeah, everybody was really shocked. They did really well. I mean, they went for that little chance at the end. They really shouldn't have done that, and the offsides penalty killed them, too. But they gave a huge, great effort, and hopefully somebody does beat the Patriots.
Yeah, well, I can't wait for someone to hopefully do it.
Do you also want to talk about your 49ers tradition of how you always beat, you sweep an NFC West team every year in a pattern?
Yeah, actually, you made that one up.
But it's seriously true.
But yeah, it's definitely true, because I think 3 years ago was when it started, 3 or 4 years ago.
It started in 04 with the Cardinals.
04 with the Cardinals, and then they beat the Rams twice, if I'm not mistaken, the following year. And then they beat the Seahawks twice last year, which is unbelievable. Again. And now the Cardinals. The Cardinals again.
This is just
it's
crazy.
Really unbelievable. Yeah, and it's a real shame this year, too.
I know, because they hurt the Cardinals.
That's right, and the Cardinals also...
it's too bad the Rams couldn't beat Seattle yesterday.
Yeah, well, that also hurt them big time.
Yeah.
The Rams blew it at the end. I don't know if everybody was watching, but Gus Farrat, though, oh, boy. They should try the third quarterback. I don't know who he is, but Farrat's a joke, though.
The thing that hurt, though, is they had it on first goal. The wide receiver just dropped it. I mean,
no, he didn't drop it. It was a terrible throw.
All he had to do was he just had to get a little bit lower to the ground. He had it. He didn't.
Oh no! That was an awful throw.
I don't think so.
I don't think he had a chance to catch that.
The first and goal once when he had his best shot.
Yeah. No, he made a terrible throw.
So anything you want to discuss about any other games yesterday or any hockey things?
The other teams.
You want to talk about that Vikings game?
Vikings game, yeah. Well, the Giants had a horrible effort. If Eli Manning didn't throw all those interceptions, 3 of which were returned for touchdowns, it would have been a very close game.
Yeah.
Even though the Giants, they lost that game as a team more than anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, there was one other game. Tonight's game with Miami.
Yeah.
I don't really think Miami has much of a chance. But,
especially since the Steelers were embarrassed by the Jets last week.
That's right. But then again, though, you saw last night's results. Everybody thought New England was going to win by 50.
Yeah, especially yesterday with the upsets. You got the Niners winning. You had the Bears with that ridiculous comeback.
Yeah, and Minnesota.
The Minnesota and the Raiders winning. I mean, and then the Eagles almost pulling the upset. So this has actually been a rare, shocking week. This has been an NFL season where the favorites are always winning. And yesterday was a very shocking day.
Yeah, except for last week when the Jets beat the Steelers.
Yeah.
All right, well, there's not that much going on in hockey right now, just to change the subject.
Okay.
Buffalo's starting to streak a little bit. A few weeks ago I called and we discussed how they had such a slow start.
Yeah.
So they're finally starting to turn it around a little bit. I really like their goaltending.
Okay.
Their goalie Ryan Miller.
Yeah.
And but they still need to get players like Maxim Afinogenov going. He's very capable of scoring 30 or 40 goals in a year if he really has a great season.
Mm-hmm.
But he's done almost nothing so far.
Is there a particular conference that's more dominant, like the West or East in hockey, or what's going on there?
Not particularly. They're different, though. Their styles of play are a little bit different. I mean, it's mostly just subtle, more than anything. It's really hard to explain.
My last question is: does because every other sport, Boston's unfair. Are they being unfair in hockey too? Are they dominating the hocky league or not really? How are the Boston Bruins? Unfair? The Boston Bruins.
Boston Bruins? No, they're not dominating.
Okay.
They're I'm not sure. I don't think they're doing that well. I know the last several years they've been very
every
bad.
single Boston team is doing well. You got the Boston College football team. You got the New England Patriots, the Boston Red Sox, the Boston Celtics, and even a Boston soccer team. There's like all this Boston. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, No, but in hockey, the Bruins.
Okay, so
there's
the only exception are the Boston Bruins.
Yeah, I don't believe they're going to make the playoffs this year.
Okay.
All right, well, it's nice talking to you. Hopefully you'll get call number 31 next.
All right, thanks for calling, sir.
Okay.
Bye.
All right, bye.
And we're going to wrap up the show. We really appreciate all these calls. We're going to be back next week. We hope all you guys call in again. This was an amazing show. We're going to talk more about NFL, NBA, professional wrestling. If there's any trades in baseball, and if that kid wants to talk about hockey or anybody else does, they sure can. And if there's any other interesting news stories, we'll bring that up also. So this is the perfect one, and Orange Goblin saying goodbye. Anything, last comments, Goblin?
Not necessarily, but I'm just shocked at how amazing our show was today.
Thank you all once again. We'll be back next week. If you all call back again, this will be a great show. Goodbye.